Today we're going to try and do the flooring. We've been wanting to do it for a little while, but it keeps raining and we want to keep it nice and dry in here for when we're doing the flooring. So that's what we're going to do. Excuse if I look a bit red. I've just come back from playing squash. Not done squash in about 15 years, so I'm a bit tired. But first things first, need to sweep the floor, and we need to probably get the hoover out and hoover out the floor and make it all nice and debris free. Okay, hoovering's done. It's looking beautiful. I think I'm going to get some tape to put on the joints, although there isn't really much movement between them. It's not perfect, and there's nothing underneath there to put in. Didn't you? Yeah, there's nothing underneath here to screw it to, and I'm not going to put it all up. So we're going to have cabinets here anyway. I've secured it as best I can. I'm going to tape up all the joints. There were some holes here where the hooks used to be, so I'll put some offcuts of wood in there with some sealant to hold it still. So I'll put tape over them as well, and then I'll do well, I wouldn't say the fun bit of the flooring because I've never done it before, but try and unroll the flooring. And so the flooring we use is here. Where do we get it from, darling?
Carpet Warehouse. Now, I got it from there because it had the colour that we wanted.
And what was the colour?
Oh, I can't remember the colour. I just liked it.
Yeah.
But it was quite similar in price to the same size we wanted, which was what? I can't remember the size.
I can't remember.
Ordered.
The van. But
it was to the van size.
It was the closest standard cut size that we could get, wasn't it?
Yeah, but similar in cost price to probably if you were to get the same size from Amazon. But yeah,
it was the colour we wanted.
Carpet Warehouse, and it took a bit longer than I wanted to come, but we weren't in a hurry to really do it anyway, were we?
Now, lengthwise is much too long for here, but widthwise it should be roughly right. So we're gonna have a bit of fun trying to get that working.
Cut carefully.
Yeah, but sure we'll get it done, and we'll show what we're doing.
Okay. Is this thing on?
Remember, your microphone needs to turn on if you want to talk.
I have turned my microphone on. I'm completely tech savvy now.
No, I'm not entirely sure this is going to stick to this wood, but we can only do what we can do, eh?
Exactly.
I'll stand on top of it all once we're done.
It does seem to be adhering all right.
Sorry?
It does seem to be adhering all right.
Yeah, I haven't gone over it that hard either yet, which I will.
You're just going to do one
for this bit, yeah. I think it's be easier that way. There's not actually that many joins to do it on, but
anyway, where did that bit of duct tape come from? Out your car?
No, from the boat. I brought it back from the boat because I didn't think you'd have any left.
Okay.
And I thought even if we did have some left and we couldn't find it, that would annoy us. And I saw a massive roll that we had at the boat.
Fair enough. Make sure you don't get a splinter.
No, I'll try my best. Thank you for your concern, my sweet.
That's alright. Well, I just know that you're going to be
a brave soldier.
That wasn't what I was going to say.
Oh. I wonder what you're going to say then. No one likes an ouchie, do they?
You've got a boo-boo.
No.
That's alright. Or is that my slapdash attitude?
That is your slapdash attitude. That's why I'm the foreman here.
Foreman, project manager, builder, carpenter, electrician, plumber.
Well, everything's still working on the boat, so
yeah.
Hopefully I'm
on a
doing
plus
things
side,
right.
I did go round with a dustpan and brush this morning and dust off all the cobwebs from the outside. So I'm basically the cleaner.
And we started up this morning, didn't we? To give it a chance to charge your batteries and see how things was, and it started on the button, which is encouraging.
I'm sure our neighbours appreciated the white plumes of smoke billowing from the back of it.
There wasn't any plumes of smoke, Bubba.
Just in case you're wondering and he hasn't told you already, he's in his shorts because he's been to squash.
And because it's the hottest day of the year today.
Is it?
Yes, officially. Would you mind passing me that nylon, please, Dan?
A nylon?
Yes, the phone.
Oh, fair enough.
My old knees
Oh,
don't like it anymore. That's better.
when you were younger, didn't you think it was actually duck
Yeah,
rather than duct?
I thought it was duct tape till about 2 months ago.
When I told you it wasn't.
Yeah. I always wondered why it's called duct tape. It always seemed a bit weird, but I just went with it. Well, fair enough. That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
Easily done, I suppose. Might try a different angle in a minute.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of bum shot.
Some people might like that.
Hey, you can cut it and put it on your OnlyFans page. Oh, and we got Stanley here in a supervisory capacity as well.
All done. All the joints and any holes that I found, they've got a bit of tape on. So next is to try and lay it out somehow. Right. Let's hope I don't lose my temper on this. Bought a new Stanley knife. My other one I got when I started my first job in 2000. So I've had it for 24 years, so I treat myself to a new one.
You didn't want to.
No, I really didn't. Not that I'm tight.
Careful.
That's it, careful. Right.
In fairness, your old one did serve you really well.
Yeah, and I've still got that for when we're at the boat, but...
And I know it's just probably a question of just replacing the blades, but ergonomically that one actually felt quite good in your hand, didn't it?
Yeah, it's got a better angle on it and stuff. I'll be very careful not to put a hole in it with a Stanley knife.
Actually, it's more pliable than what I thought it was.
Yeah, thank goodness.
I thought it was going to be quite... Oh, let me take that.
Thank you.
I thought it was going to be quite
A pain.
stiff.
Yeah, I did too.
Ooh.
In fairness, this is the sort of floral I like to put down in the boat. Can you curl up that end, please?
I can curl up that end.
Thank you. Okay.
It is ridiculous how much of a difference that does make.
Yeah. Take your head off. I still want to pull you over.
Because I'd moan. Oh, I can't film and pull it.
No.
Sorry.
No, I didn't expect it.
I need somewhere to put the camera.
Lucky I ordered a tripod then. Just hasn't arrived yet. Okay. Quite like that. It looks quite nice, doesn't it?
I'm really pleased with it.
I think, again, straight away that lightens it up, doesn't it?
It does lighten it up, yeah.
And we have ordered some kitchen cabinets. I know not everyone's going to agree with getting actual kitchen cabinets because they apparently fall apart when you're driving and stuff, but that's what we're doing. But we'll show that on another video.
It's not just a question of that though, is it? We had to work out what was going to be the best for our budget, what we could afford.
We haven't got a limited budget.
No, the amount of space that we had, the amount of skill that's involved in doing the kitchen cabinets.
That sounds a bit rude.
No, I didn't mean it in a rude way, but just because it's so difficult with the curvature of the van.
I'm not confident enough. I mean, I'm sure if I put my mind to it, I could probably do it, but I think it would cost as much, if not more, messing about trying to do it. Take more time, which I don't necessarily have with working full time and
yeah, that's exactly it, isn't it?
Boat stuff as well. So
we've just booked ourselves. We've committed
to go camping with all the children
and the van
in August.
We have no tent.
It sounds like loads of time, but actually
it's not.
No.
Not when we're working.
No, I work late days. I don't get home till 7 at the earliest, often later than that.
And then we got to think about neighbours. We can't be like out here drilling and sawing at like 10 o'clock at night, really.
No.
But now we've committed, we don't have a tent, we don't have the caravan anymore. There's a lot of us. It kind of needs to be in a we have to work smarter, not harder, I think.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably why the kitchen cabinets that we've chosen will work, and then we can always make changes.
Of course we can.
But also we have to think about the age of the van and
spending too much money on a van that's that old, which although seems in good nick, we think the engine seems good, you never know. Things can go wrong at any time on any vehicle, even a brand new one.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get cracking.
The first cut is the deepest.
So they say. Okay. Just roughly cutting to try and get a bit of manoeuvrability within it.
I'm so glad it's a dry day.
That's what we were waiting for, isn't it?
Yeah. Corners are always a bit of a bugger, aren't they? Okay, so that's one side done. It's looking really, really homely, really nice. It feels so much cleaner. He's just about to start on the other side. I've been told to move over into the corner. I'm here for the, I don't know, weight distribution, holding it down.
No, you're
Something
just there,
along those lines.
You're just there looking pretty for me, probably.
No, smooth. That's why I married you.
Yeah, got some edge in there, which is a shame it's torn there, but hey ho.
So the last cut. I was just saying, wasn't I, how amazing it does actually look. I know we've got a bit of smoothing to do, but what a transformation.
Right, just got to do this corner bit, which I'll jump down here to do. So everything's cut to size, everything's been removed, all the offcuts and things. Very, very happy with it actually. I think it looks really, really nice. Brightens up the van as well.
It does.
Makes it feel clean. Have to glue it down. Got some spray adhesive, so we're gonna pull it back in a minute, spray it down and smooth it forward.
That's why I'm sitting here.
Yes.
Every time they see me, I'm just sitting in a different part of the van, and I am sat here for a reason.
Yeah, so we can do it in, probably have to do it in 2 sections. So Lauren's gonna
So like just the wheel arch.
sit in a position so when I'm pulling this bit back, it doesn't shift at the front, and then pull it back again.
Might have to starfish out.
Yeah, I think we're going to struggle filming any of that, although it'll probably be a bit boring for you to watch anyway. So we'll show you once we're done. Okay, so I've got some of this nice edging which I'm going to do to finish off the edging where the floor meets the door. I've got obviously a longer piece to go in here. Going to bolt it, screw it down. I'm not going to stick it, I'm going to screw it down and try and countersink the screws the best I can as well. I think it will really, I mean look at that there, it really will finish it off nicely. Got some more for over there as well. Yeah, I'll show you once it's done. Okay, all down now and countersunk the screws as well. I think it looks really good. I'll show you. Okay, so distance out. It's all nice and level. It looks really quite nice like that. Really happy. I'll mess around with getting the other one done, I'll show you that. And then we're complete. This door's complete as well. Now, trying to get these angles was an absolute pain in the arse. I think I've done all right. They're all level. Didn't get that quite as I wanted it, but it's all right. There's going to be some cupboards here which will cover that little gap up here, and I did run out of edging, which is a bit of a pain. I think the seat should cover that anyway. If not, then I'll get either a bit to go in there, or I'll just get a whole new piece and redo that bit. But overall, really happy. Lauren's going to paint this black. We were thinking about paneling it with wood and putting this on, but we thought it's going to get so wet. Didn't think it was kind of worth the risk. And the work, we've got some black hammerite paint which we'll put on there. So that will improve things, make things a lot better. But can't believe how better it looks just by putting a bit of flooring down. Next will be kitchen cupboards, so I can get the height for the bed. Yeah, we're getting there. Thank you for watching. That's the end of this video. We'll see you next time. It's the kitchen cupboards next time, so you see us put those in and try and scribe and to fit them in the van. So thank you very much. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. It really is helpful getting these people subscribing. So thanks.